All right, peace and black power family. Welcome to another episode of Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Alive. And y'all see who I got in the building, on the move, out there hitting the corners. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, RBG's own, the greatest, from my perspective, to ever touch the microphone, and one of the strongest advocates for African liberation, the African Liberation Outreach Specialist in the building. My brother, your brother, comrade in the struggle for African liberation, Tahir RBG in the building.
Peace, Black Power. Shout out to all Africans, all RBG, and African liberators worldwide. Knowledge born Allah. Big shouts to you and the Do the Knowledge Radio Empire. You know, man, the official ain't. I mean, the events are not officially covered, or whatever people got going on. They're not officially covered until they covered by Do the Knowledge Radio, and that's a fact. And that's a fact.
That's what's up. We here on Solar Return Eve. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's some of the thoughts and the emotions? Like this is like the calm before the explosion, the RBG explosion that's about to hit Orlando. You know, what's some of the thoughts you got going on right now? I know you're busy as all hell. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir. Hey, man, right now, I'm enjoying the process, man. I'm enjoying the process. That's where I'm at right now. Got a lot going on. About to go pick Richard Raw up in a little bit. This is for the first annual Ade Meiji Festival. Like my community, they was like, yo, hopefully you can still hear me. But
yeah, you good.
Okay, cool. The community was like, yo, man, my birthday parties be something serious. It'd be epic. And they was like, hey, you need to do something with that. So, I took the advice and went on ahead and jumped in, man. And that's what we got. So, we got the Ade Meiji Festival out of that. We're gonna bring down bring into Orlando for the first time Richard Raw. Oh wow, something is going on here. Okay. Yeah, for the first time we bringing Richard Raw to Orlando. We also got a big Shango salute happening at the festival from the Ile Oshabi Burial Shosi. We got the first African speed dating event happening at the festival. We got the MLK. Yeah. We have a MLK block party happening earlier in the day from 2 to 6. Man, drumming, big fun, family fun. You know what I mean? Yo, it's really about to be a situation. So, I'm looking forward to it. The community is to it, and I'm just trying to stay up, trying to keep it interesting, and as we all gather for my born day. Of course, when I get the mic, they're gonna ask me what I want. I want a BB for Hodier for my birthday. That's what I want.
That's right. That's
so,
what I'm talking about.
That's if they really want to get me, so that's what they can get me. Let's go get it together. You know what I mean? So
right.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, a lot of vendors, a lot of people tickets bought, man. Yeah, it's been a great day so far, and it ain't even word.
I just wanted to do a quick recap because you made like a lot of moves in a short amount of time. Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Knowledge born.
Yo,
Well, I don't know. We might have lost my brother. I know he coming back. Hopefully, he coming back in. I'm connected to him, so I
Yo,
know
yo,
he just I don't know. But yeah, I Made You Festival. If you're in Central Florida, come on out, man. We got a lot of great things. We got my brother DJ Livewire. He gonna be spinning on the ones and twos. Um, that's Dougie Fresh's tour DJ. So we about to really party. Um, man, we got so much happening. That's gonna be at Three Mass downtown, uh, on the corner of OBT and Colonial, Orange Blossom Trail and Colonial. That's 1023 West Colonial Drive. That's where we're gonna be at. The Ade Meiji Festival, the nighttime portion starts at 9 o'clock. That's when we'll begin with the speed dating, African speed dating event, because we got so many people in our community, and I know around communities all over the nation, all over the corporation called America. In our communities, we got a lot of eligible bachelors and bachelorettes that are in this liberation and live this liberation lifestyle and in this liberation mission. And the number one thing that you could do for Black Power is have a Black family, is have a family. You know what I mean?
that's right.
So yeah. So when we talk about family together, you got to meet somebody. So we wanted to make that type of space at the Ade Meiji Festival where you know you can meet somebody. We didn't get we made the what is that, the entrance rules or whatever very simple, just so that people can bring their best selves to the table, and men and women can see if that's who they like over there, or at least get the ball rolling. You know,
Right.
at these speed dating events, especially African speed dating event, you're gonna have people watching. So say say the sister or say the brother don't like who sat down, and they don't like all the choices. Well, everybody know you available now. So you might you yeah, all night during the party. Yeah, they I'm sure they're gonna be, getting ran up on. So that's good. Yeah, it'll be way more opportunities for them to find somebody than just right there at the table. So it's good to know. I mean, I see people that have entered that I know in my community who I didn't even know was single. I thought they
Mm,
had somebody. They single out here. So I was like, wow, that great people that I know that would make a great wife or a great husband for somebody. So if you're watching this and you say, yo, I want to get into that speed dating event, and you happen to be in Central Florida, hey, come on through. We got quality over here, got some quality over here.
can
Word.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
All right. I just wanted to do a quick recap, and I know you got to run, so you done made a bunch of moves in a short amount of time. You understand? Like you ran a bunch of plays. You understand? And they've been like boom, 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 boom. What could you say about the balance, and what could you say about the necessity of making the moves that you done did in the spot that you did?
I say this as far as the necessity in Orlando, Florida. In Orlando, it's the African liberation community. It's here. I just don't. It just needs to. It needs some dynamics added to it. It got to be more than just at the table with plans on the table. You know, it has to have a total. For it has to feel its total lifestyle. And so the part that I'm playing at this moment, I mean, I'm playing a few parts, but the part that a lot of people are able to see, I should say, is the part that waves the flag. wave the flag, the yeah, the wave the flag. What is that called? The not marketing, propaganda. The propaganda arm of this, I'm really trying to step that up in my city, in the city that I'm living in. My city somewhere in Africa somewhere, but the city that I'm at, where that on the battlefield, we gotta up our propaganda and up our visibility. So it takes you got to step out there. You know what I mean? Your birthdays, if especially if you're in a position where people are really looking at you and saying, hey, what you think about it, and you a quote unquote leadership position. Well, yeah, you got to represent, and there's some sacrifices. My family knows, hey man, I probably won't have another quiet birthday for a long time, because that's an opportunity to that's an outreach program. It's an opportunity to create an outreach program. So Ade Meiji Fest is an idea that my brother Mutanta Lumbala and myself we came up with. His birthday is a couple of days after mine, and we just say, hey, let's Ade means the crown or king or the crown, and Meiji means two, so two crowns, Ade Meiji. And we just say, hey man, let's bring. He's out of the Tampa area. That's where his stronghold is at. So we got two cities what we're bringing together, that we're bringing together for to celebrate us, but also to meet each other and meet who's in this city that's doing this. They're gonna meet each other tonight. Who's over there in Tampa that's doing that? I mean, not tonight, but tomorrow night. Who's in Tampa doing it? We just gotta be visible. That don't mean we gotta start planning in front of everybody. Nah, I ain't say that. But we gotta start getting along, get in the mix, socialize. What's going on? Mix it up. And from there we'll find that through the networking, you find what you need. You find who you need to link up with, be around, and Ray, all the rest. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, man. We did the Oya Masquerade. People thought, oh man, they doing Halloween. It's like, nah, this is a real salute to the Orisha Oya, which happens at that time. That happens to be her prime time around that time. But what happened? A lot of people got a chance to meet each other and say, yo, I didn't know you was in the city. I didn't know you was in this and into that. And you're right here. And boom, that's all it took. Now they doing what they doing, and being productive. Um, we bought out Last Poet, Sonny Patterson, and myself a little bit before that. Again, that was another one that we bought a lot of people out, to see who's here, what's going on. And a reason I'm explaining all of this, another reason, not only just because my brother asked me, but if you are in a city in America that that, man, we gotta shake it up and bring some people to. This is a good tactic. We like to party. We like to eat, drink, and party. Use it. That don't mean that's all that we're gonna do there. That don't mean that's all that you're about. That just might mean that that's what you're gonna use to bring them out, and then you have the floor now. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you're about. What are you trying to set up? What are you trying to do? And it's been working out here, man. It's been working, and Ade Meiji Festival is another step in working that.
Right, most step. So you got to, for the family that's listening and that will listen between today, tomorrow, even if you can't make it, you got the link right here on the screen. You could go cop a ticket or two, show your support, and let's continue to solidify these bonds and relationships. Even if I don't see you, if I see like, oh, okay, My brother got a ticket, my sister got a ticket. Even if I don't see you, I'm like, that's a true salute. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's never enough that you have when you're putting on events and actually getting people in the space, like putting it on for African people. So, we need to cover all of the bases. You see what I'm saying? And that's another base right there, for sustainability. We great with the startup, you know what I'm saying? But we shitty with the follow through. We like, we good with the startup. We like, yeah, you understand? That follow through, we like, you hear that little wah, wah, wah in the follow through category. So
Right.
we go from follow through to sustainability to self sustainability. Then we in that. Then we know we in it. You understand? So yeah, definitely. Salute to you. Salute to what you're doing. Salute to my brother Richard Raw. You see what I'm saying? The future, the culture. You understand what I'm saying from a sonic and from a practitioner perspective. Last thing I want to ask you before you go, because I know you got to hit it. Celebration as a tool for African liberation. Can you speak to that really quick before you go?
Celebration as a tool for African liberation. Celebration as a tool for African liberation. That means your celebration is focused. What are you about to celebrate? One of the things, energy is always reciprocated. Always. If you throw a ball that way, whatever it gets to wherever if it hits a wall and it got enough energy, it's going to be reciprocated from that wall back, and it'll be coming back to you. If it gets to the wall and lightly touches it, even that little light touch is energy that's going to be reciprocated. Same thing with celebrating. People underestimate African drums, dancing, hip hop, DJing, graffiti, art, all of that. People underestimate it as, oh, that's not the real work. But what it is how are you focusing that energy? What are you focusing it to? Whatever you're focusing it to, it will be reciprocated. So what are we doing here with this right here? I just take RBG Festival as an example. This is a family. This is really a family building event. It's celebrating our born days, also celebrating our families, our communities that are coming together, and we're focused on the elevation of it. What part of the elevation of it? Our will to achieve. Shango is about will. It's about will. He's about that energy is about willpower, about fire, about the ability to do, to go forward, to make your will being done. That's what Shango is about. So when we say Ade Meiji Festival, when we're bringing Shango salutes, doing all these things that we're going to do that night, that's what it's about. Our will as these two communities to make it happen. What happened? A BB Fahodie, all right, African liberation happened through through traditional means, how we do it. So, that's just an example. So when we get together and when we do our things and we're celebrating, as long as you are celebrating with a focus, it'll it'll it will reciprocate. It will happen. It will happen because you put the will forward. If you're celebrating, we just turn it up just to turn up. We just turn it up. Well, that's like busting your gun in the sky, just in the sky. You know, you might want to test it out, but really at the end of the day, you wasting bullets. That's what you're doing. You letting off rounds that you might need later. So, yeah, there's time and place for everything, and celebration is one of them. But we're in a war, so we don't have no time for side to side running. We got to run straight down the field. We got time for forward motion. That's it. So when we do celebrate, it's moving forward. You know, so I would say, man, I would for African liberators that do look down on celebrating, I would say, check in with your African self and see do you need to be looking down on that, or does our enemy have us feeling like we're embarrassed to celebrate, or we ain't got nothing to celebrate for. What we celebrating, that's them. That's them. That's how they get down. We don't get down like that. Drums and dancing happens before we go kill somebody. Drums and dancing
Damn
happen when
right.
drums and dancing happen when there's a birth. Somebody's about to be born. There's drumming. There's dancing. There's singing. We about to do a wedding. We about to get this money. Whatever it is, that's how Africans do it. We do it in a holistic fashion, and celebration is part of it. You got to know that you already won. You have to know that. You got to know that, and then say, okay, and we about to turn up. You know, don't take my yo, those war dances of victory before they went and won. Before they went and won. You know what I mean? That's setting it in stone. It's a whole lot of things that, but yeah, we got to look at it a little bit further than, what white folks that taught us how to look of our African perspective, and we'll know that holistically it's in order, you know.
All right. So final thoughts, and then your final thoughts.
Yo,
Let
yo,
everybody know. Um, can you
yeah.
hear me?
So that's that on that.
Can you hear me? Yo, yo.
So yeah, if I guess if you got anybody have any questions, or if you can fill some questions, that would be that would be cool. I'm about to gotta keep it rolling. I got a couple more. Got a whole lot of stuff to pick up.
Yo, yo. Can you hear
So
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I know you got to bounce instead of saying,
Yeah, I was about to say if there was any questions out there, or if not, then it's all cool. I just making sure I answered everything.
I know a couple of us want to know what's up with that album. It's a lifestyle. So, whatever you could tell us, we shall be
Yeah,
appreciative of what kind
yeah,
of
man.
intel you could provide.
Yeah, the album is pretty much done. It is done. I'm just kind of really waiting on I'm not a video production guy. So a lot of ducks, we just trying to line them up, man. We got the video, we got the a couple of the first singles videos done, and we have a documentary that we trying to finish up the first episode, which is pretty almost done. Then we can start releasing it how it need to be released. Um, but yeah, it's definitely on the way. It's burning a hole in my pocket. I'm ready to let it go. you know. But yeah, all of this is helping it out. Just keeping everything going, and as far as the events, and yeah, soon that joker gonna be dropping. We gonna be on to that.
All right. Well, let folks know how to support you and how to get a hold to you, and then we up out of here.
Yes, sir. You can reach me on Instagram at Tahir RBG, TAHIR RBG. Same thing on Facebook, Tahir RBG, um, and on Snapchat, YouTube, same thing. Uh, Also, you can see the videos on YouTube at Repat Nation. Just put in Repat Nation and go to that, and you'll see all of the videos I have, and also my brother Aunt Benu. You'll see his videos as well. And yeah, man, keep your eyes open, man. Juju Life, we got a lot coming in store, man. Drop like we say, putting out it's called It's a Lifestyle. Yeah, man, we still can Repat Nation's situation.
I appreciate the time. You understand? Shout out to you. Shout out to all my
Yeah,
family
that's
down
about
there in
it.
Central Florida. And yeah, Black Power.
So yeah, that's about it.